Okay. Welcome to Protocol Development Evolution Track, part 2, because part 1 happened in Iceland, where, in Singapore. It was led by Jennifer and Nicola back there. So, Jennifer, do you want to introduce yourself?
You all know me. I will skip.
Jennifer works on Lotus, as you all know. I'm Kuba. I work in CryptoNet on protocol R&D. So CryptoNet works on both research side and protocol development side of Filecoin.
And Lotus, you probably know us as the reference implementation of Filecoin. However, most of our time also working with CryptoNet Lab to basically realize their research and forward working into the network. So shipping the FIPS and shipping the network upgrades so people can actually use the result CryptoNet has been working on.
Yeah. So as you all heard from Juan, the mission of Filecoin is to create a decentralized, efficient, robust foundation for humanity's information. And we all strive to achieve that mission. I won't expand more because Juan gave an amazing talk on that topic. But the question is how? How can we do that? How do we achieve that mission? And this is what this track is about. It's about getting from we have some ideas, we have some problems, and getting into nitty-gritty how we can solve those problems, those ideas, focusing on learning and designing, building things together, thinking about the future, not really thinking about the past, but thinking and setting up information that we'll need to build and collaborate. We also want to strengthen the connections between the builders, between all of us, such that we can become one cohesive ecosystem that can rely on each other to achieve these goals. And don't worry about missing out. Every talk is recorded, and we also managed to minimize the conflicts between this track and the FVM track. So essentially, these two tracks are happening sequentially. And also minimize conflict with IPC track, true. There are still some conflicts there, but they are minimal. So I have to tell you that Filecoin having like 10 exabytes of network power, raw byte power, even though it was, I think, a bit bigger in the past, but it's an incredible achievement that I didn't even think was possible. I remember when we broke first 100 terabytes, when we broke first PB byte, 10 PB bytes, it seemed almost unreachable every time we broke the next scaling point. And but what's also even more amazing is how many deals and how much data is stored on Filecoin right now. I remember thinking, there's no way we'll get to 5% of the storage utilization. We are at 15 right now, which is incredible. And on the other hand, we also have FEVM launch on Filecoin. A whole ecosystem of builders who build on top of Filecoin and expand the capabilities of Filecoin. Huge kudos to FVM team. So, and kudos and congratulations to all of you, because Filecoin wouldn't be what it is if it wasn't for you all. Also thanks to Ozzy, because his feisty demeanor keeps us always entertained when he's in calls with Jennifer. So what this is about, it's 3 days of talking about Filecoin protocol, mostly in workshop formats. We'll have few short talks, but focus on Q&A aspects, such that you can ask questions, you can get answers for people who work with some problems and some solutions every day. We'll cover topics like flexible onboarding pipeline, network fees and network economics, timestamp service for fast retrieval, data and deal abstractions and scaling. Many of those topics were touched on in Singapore. So now we are trying to delve deeper into them and understand how they solve our problems, maybe where they don't really work, maybe we can come up with something else. So as you can see, it's three half days, and you can see the full schedule on fielddev.io. So now I would like to welcome Alex.